Hello everybody and welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Sarah. It's very nice to meet you. Let's just address the elephant in the room. I do have a sty. I'm almost positive this is a sty, and I think it was caused by the copious amount of dust in my room because I am allergic to dust. This has been the most dust that's ever been in my room because I've just been going through some things, emotional things. My dog died, got laid off, barely have any money. Like, I'm going through some things. It's time for a deep clean because this is not fun. This is no fun. Last time we deep cleaned my closet, and this time, which I know you guys have all been waiting for, this is what you guys are all interested in. This is what you guys all want, okay? I'm giving the people what they want. We're cleaning the bookshelves. We are doing a full, no mercy, deep clean reorganization of my bookshelves. I'm so excited because I have so many books on here that definitely need to be sold. Some special editions, some like just multiple copy books, just some books I'm ready to get rid of. So I'm super excited to go through this journey with you guys. It is currently November 24th, 2025, Monday at around, I think it's like 9:30 a.m. I will be putting all the books that I'm selling from this video on Pango. Any ones that I don't sell at Second and Charles, give away myself, or put in little free libraries will be on Pango, so make sure you are following me on there so you know when those are put out into the world. But without further ado, the first step of this bookshelf reorganization is to take everything off our shelves. I'm gonna try to keep them in some semblance of an order, like try to keep everything that was on one shelf together, because I don't really have like a for real organization of my bookshelves, but I kind of know the gist. Like this shelf I'm working on now is Black Romance, so I'm gonna try to keep them together so that I know it's Black Romance. If you guys saw my I Spy video, this is the little thing that Emily broke the last time she was here. Ooh, look at all my Becca Mac books. I'm already seeing some books that I want to give away. We still have all these books on the shelf and all of these on the bed. Oh my God, this is going to take forever. We're getting to the point in the reorganization where I kind of regret doing this. And we just started. Ooh. Okay, so these two bottom shelves right here are like my super duper why do my pants look like that? Hold on. Super duper very low priority TBR. So we're going to leave those for the end because these are like our giveaway things. Like I'm almost positive we're going to be giving away most of the books in these two sections. I think before I move on to this daunting fantasy shelf over here, let's just start with the ones I've already cleaned off. We're going to dust them and wipe them down. And then we're just going to try to reorganize some of the books I already took off because those shelves are mostly romance. So I feel like I have a good gist of how I want to organize those. And then we do need to finish taking the books off of this shelf here because there's also some in there that I'm probably, I don't know, may want to put on the other shelves. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. Can you tell that I actually don't want to do this anymore? Can you tell? I can do this now, but we actually have to do this though, for real. Let's get it together, Sarah. This is literally just like straight up romance arcs. I feel like this entire shelf. It's just straight up romance arcs. Most of them from Forever and Berkeley and what is it called? Not Del Rey. It's not Della. I know Delacourt, but it's something else. D. Starts with a D. I forgot what that imprint is of Penguin Random House, but I think it's Del Romance. I think that's basically it. Anyways, that's basically what this whole shelf is. Okay. And then this whole bottom shelf is fiction. And I've read one of the books on this shelf. I'm trying to get into fiction though, for real guys. I am. Look at this shelf. Tell me, are there any books in here that I should 100% read? You let me know. Screenshot this and let me know. The only one I've read is The Vanishing Half, and I loved it, but that was so long ago. I think I do want to read a lot of these. Oh, and I've read What Eyes Can't See, but otherwise, nar. Let me know any of these that I should read. Okay, so the shelves are basically all cleaned off and take off all the books that were on there. Now it's time for us to dust. Please, I beg. Dust. Bippity boppity boo. And a boppity boo. Hey, and a boppity boo. Guys, I don't want to do this anymore. No, okay. Focus. Fucking focus. Sarah, please. Okay, the shelves are fully dusted, and now it's time for the reorganization process. Don't know how we're going to organize them yet. I'm unsure. The way I had it before, I think I liked having Black romance on one shelf. I enjoyed that, so I think we're going to keep that up. I also enjoyed having my queer shelf. I think we should keep that the same too. Question is, do I want to put them back in the same spots as they were before? That is the question. And I don't know. I had a shelf for sports romance, but I feel like I'm going to give away some of the sports romances, mayhaps. So I don't know if I need a full shelf for that. I do know already I can go ahead and give away Magnolia Parks. I'm never going to read it again. I read it before a really long time ago. It's kind of a little bit annotated, but these can definitely be given away. I think I can do a little, little free library moment with these for shizzle. I need to figure out where I want to put the giveaway stuff. I'm unsure. Let's just put it here for now. All right, guys, that's a little bit of progress, I see. Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit of progress. Let's rebuild our Black romance shelf. Guys, I finished Only for the Week, and I really enjoyed it. It just has a really shitty spot in my heart because I finished it when I was at the ER with my dog before he died. So... but it was so good, but I kind of want to die every time I look at it. Real is on my 10 before the end, so I really want to get to it before the end of the year. I have multiple copies though, because I also have the indie cover. And I am trying to get rid of multiples, like I don't want to have multiple of the same book, but also, I'm just a girl at the end of the day. I tried Kosoko Jackson, but I didn't really like the other one that I read by him, so I'm unsure if I'm going to read this one. I got some Denise Williams, some Jasmine Guillory, and then we have an arc here called Gold Coast Dilemma. I don't know. I have a lot of Jasmine Guillory books. Like, a lot. Hold on. And I've never actually read any of them. So I don't know which ones I still want. I don't know. There are a lot of them, though. There's a lot of them. Guys, tell me. Which ones are worth it? Which one should I keep and which one should I give away? For now, we're going to put them on the shelf. And then if we take them off the shelf, we'll just have more room to go book shopping. That's not a good thought process to have. Okay, so I have a bunch of like hardcovers that are kind of big. I think they can go on the bottom. This is my favorite. You guys already know I love this book so much. Another Jasmine Guillory. Hello. I'm trying to figure out the lighting situation because I'm like backlit with that window. So I have my like ring light thing here, but I don't know if I like it. Oh God, guys, what do? Do we just live? Let's just live. Fuck it, let's just live. Large print edition of this book. I don't think I'm ever going to get to it, and I really don't like a large print. Missing a Kennedy Ryan book. This Could Be Us. No, not that one. I got it from my local indie bookstore. They had a book swap. Someone swapped it because it was like a little bit ripped in the back, but got her. Another copy of A Love Song for Ricky Wilde. And then we also have 7 Days in June. But I realized I have 2 copies of 7 Days in June, but I think I already gave away the other one. But at some point I did have 2 copies. I feel like I still do, actually. This is the first book of that, like, what was the other one called? The thing with the American royalty and the whatever. I might want to read this. I just really don't want the large print, so I think I'm going to keep the first one. Are there any other? Need to go on here. Okay, here's the Black romance shelf for now. Well, it's not fully Black romance. Some of it is interracial. But here's the romance by Black authors shelf. I do have all the Jasmine Guillory down here, and I don't know if I'm going to try to put it on there for now, just to see for now, because I do also have some YAs that could probably go there. Wait, let me put those up there first and then see what the vibes are. I found some more that were on other shelves, so we're gonna try to fit them on there. I don't know how that's gonna work though. It's looking a bit tight. I probably have enough now for like a young adult romance shelf, now that I'm looking at it. I have a signed copy of Pride and Protest, but I also have my annotated copy, and I'm trying to make room, so I think I'm going to sell this one. And then I have some YA ones that I feel like I should maybe put on its own shelf, because I'm not seeing very much room to put any more on this shelf. Maybe I make a YA romance shelf for the next one, mayhaps. Let me see if I have enough. I think I have enough for a stack. I don't think I have enough for an entire shelf. So we're gonna have to figure out what else to put on this shelf. Guys, I think we're making progress though. Guys, look what I found in my little book. It's me and Kalila, baby. Look how cute we are. I miss her so much. Anyways, I am gonna give away this book though, because I read it for a brand deal and I enjoyed it enough to be able to do the brand deal, but I don't know if I like loved it. So I think she could be given away. We have run into a bit of a conundrum because I have all these versions of Becca Mac's like Playing for Keeps series, which I'm obsessed with, but I need to be able to fit the last book and there's no space. So I guess I could take out these special editions and put them on the special edition shelf whenever I have that ready, or I can put them right here, but I feel like that's taking up prime real estate because I'm not going to want to put anything else on top of, you know? Ugh. I do love this little 831 story stack, even though I have like YA and then spicy, smutty 831 story. But I do like how this looks, and I think I could put some more hockey romance here, like the Deanna Gray Mendel Hawk series. So then this could just be like a hockey romance area. If I can find Deanna Gray. Where are you at, girl? Can it fit? Ah, it's not fitting. Okay. It's not fitting. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, I think I did it. This is like my sports romance shelf, which is really just hockey. Just my hockey romance section. So really just Becca Mac and Deanna Gray. So all of it here, although it's not in order. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, now it's in order. Now it's in order. All I'm missing is Safety Net in this series, but I don't think she's going to release these indie covers in it, which makes me really sad, so I'm going to have to use these. But I need to get this version of Safety Net, and I think I'll probably put it here, even though it's going to be a little bit slanted. But you guys know I like a little wabi-sabi to my bookshelves. Okay, I've come up with a strategy, low-key. I think I'm going to keep, like, my romance is going to be between these two shelves. This shelf that you're sitting on, and then the shelf behind me. And then we'll do arcs in this middle shelf right here. Or should I just do romance? This, my like TV shelves. And then arcs, this shelf. And then like arcs I need to read. I don't know what I have more of. Anyways, fantasy is going to be all over there. Everything over there is going to be fantasy. So we're going to try our hardest to make this whole section fantasy, even though that's majority where I film. And I would love for people to be able to see a diverse group of things. Oh, this is hard. I don't know. I thought I had a strategy when I turned on the camera and I realized that I I don't. Jasmine Guillory's gotta go. She's gotta go somewhere else, okay? And if the people say, yes, you should read them, then I will put them somewhere on the shelf. But for now, I'm thinking of making this shelf like a mixture of historical romance and historical romance retellings, and then also books that I've read that I've loved, or like if I've read some from the author, but not, oh, also we lost a nail. We did lose a nail. It's okay. It's just, I just haven't glued it back on yet, but we did lose a nail. I don't know if I want to make this like I've read this from Ashley. No, this from Ashley Poston, but I haven't read any of her other stuff. I've read Beach Read. I've read Archer's Voice, but I haven't read any of Mia Sheridan's other stuff. I read these two by K.A. Tucker. I've read The Heart Principle. I've read, what is this? Marriage for One. Yeah, I've read Marriage for One. So I'm thinking keeping this as like books I've read. And then this is books I haven't read, even though I've read these and I like them, but I wanted to display them somewhere, but I'm thinking I should probably put them here to make more room up there for books I haven't read. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on anymore, but it looks better than it did before, but we still have all of this to do. And my sty, look at her. I'm going through it, guys. Okay, update, we have lost 2 nails. Here is the lost nail in question. This is some more young adult that I actually need to put up here. I don't like that. We're gonna have to separate the author. I hate doing this, but I also hate when they're on like even more. So, oh, perfect. These are not young adult. They just have no spice in them. So, put them over here. We found some more black romance and had to stack it in here. So like, I don't even know. Don't look at my nails, guys. Oh, God. Ah! We still have some room on the like books. I don't know what this shelf is. It's just romance that I haven't read, but most of this I have not read. So I'm not really sure what I'm doing here. This is, I think, ones I've read, but there are some books from some of these authors that I haven't read. Read this whole series, read that, except for this last book. Read basically all of these except for some of the Mia Sheridan books. And I've read basically all of these except for these 2 Talia Hibbert books and these, I think 2 of these. And I haven't read all these Ashley Poston books. I've only read 1. So I don't know what this one is, but here she blows. We finally cleaned out this bottom one. We need to dust her. I think I'm going to put my fiction books in these little things down here, these little crates, because I just don't know when I'm actually going to read them. Like, it's not high on my priority fiction, but I do want to read them at some point. Here. Christmas in Harlem, right after autumn falls, soaking it right in. Then we gon' hit the mall. There's so many, like, there's like a subset of what's it called? Fall romances that are literally just like low-key magic. What are they? I don't know if they're paranormal, what is it called? Paranormal urban fantasies, I guess. But they're like primarily romance, not fantasy. Anyways, I have a lot of them. So I feel like those need to go on their own shelf. This is supposed to be like, it's comp to Magnolia Parks. It's supposed to be like that kind of like nitty gritty dramatic. I do want to read it. I feel like if I ever want something like, I should keep it. There we go, hit the mall. Oh, I hated this book. Why do I even still have it? I really did not like this giveaway. It was in one of my first reading vlogs. 2 stars, I think I gave that book. Okay, fiction shelf is done. And I think this shelf is basically done. We just need to fit a few more books into here. But otherwise, She's kind of slaying. I'm kind of slaying. This shelf is basically done. Woo! Clap for me, please. This is not fun anymore. This shelf now. I have my movies and DVDs up here, and this needs to be organized, but that's not for right now. We'll do that at a later time. I'm thinking this middle shelf is gonna be yeah. I think this middle shelf is going to be historical romance, because I actually have a lot of historical romance and historical romance retellings that I just didn't realize that I had. So we're going to make, I think, this middle, I think this middle shelf is going to be that, and then this lower shelf is going to be like miscellaneous romance that I don't know what I'm going to get to, but I'll try my absolute damnedest. I've also got my Abby Jimenez here. I don't know how many historical romances I have, TBH. Can this even fit? Guys, some of my bookshelves are like not even, because this isn't even fitting. Should I lower it? Because I have room. Let's just lower the whole freaking shelf, shall we? Is that good? Can this fit now? Yeah. There we go. And we still have room to put like a book underneath there. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. That was actually good. Good job, guys. Good job. This is actually not historical romance. None of these are historical romances in this pile. Why did I put these here? I actually hate this here. There we go. Because then I have these little like mass markets that are teeny tiny that can go in this teeny tiny section. I would love if they could go this way, but they're not going to fit. It would if this hoe moved out the way. Wait a second. Am I about to do something crazy? Will it fit? I feel like it should be fitting. Why is it not fitting? Why is this top one? Why is the bottom one fitting, but the top one's not? Never mind. I'm making this too complicated for myself. I missed one mass market, but I can't fit it where all the other mass markets are. Frick me. Just gonna have to go on the top. Ugh. I hate that. I hate everything about that, but gotta do what you gotta do, you know? How's she looking? She's looking, right? She's looking. And then I think this one is gonna be miscellaneous romance. I have so many though. I don't know how I'm gonna fit them all here. So some of them are probably gonna have to go into this section, which means I'm gonna have to clean out this section too. Okay. I got this book from a PR package from like this like book box, and I really want to read it. It's like a historical vampire romance. Wait, I'm kind of obsessed, which is the concept. I want to read it. It's now time to work on our queer romance shelf. We're just going to put them back where they were before because I liked the way that looked. We're just going to keep it simple and just stick with what works. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. Is that the phrase? I had it in kind of like a rainbow formation last time, which I enjoyed. I don't really remember the colors of the rainbow to be able to do that again. So this is going to be interesting. And I don't really feel like looking it up. I kind of feel like raw dogging it. I don't know. Probably not a good habit for me to have. Like, I should honestly look it up. But I feel like I should raw dog it also. Like, I feel like that's a smart move for me to make. Hold on. You can't see me because I'm trying to get all these books together and I haven't turned the camera. But maybe we could just talk to each other. I don't know. You like hearing my voice. I have a cute voice, I think. You know, I used to hate my voice, but then people on the internet were like, you have such a nice voice. And I was like, okay. So now I kind of love it, but I still don't believe y'all. I think you guys are gaslighting me. So I actually don't really like my voice. But here I come. Let me not trip over any books. Hey. Okay, I know it's Roy G. Biv. So Roy, R, orange, yellow. R, nope, red, orange, yellow. Okay, I think that's basically all the romance books. I think we've put up... Oh. What are you, blue? Okay. Okay, now it's been slayed. I'm thinking this shelf right under, we could do thriller and mystery because I don't really have a lot. We actually did manage to fit it in one stack. Look at us go. Go team. Woo! Honor and Hearsay. This is a gothic academia novel, but I think it's also Instagram sensation Max Francis makes his highly anticipated debut with this atmospheric, gothic, dark academic fantasy of two scholars racing each other to find answers to an invasion in a haunted library. Everyone wants to rule the world. Is this sci-fi? Elmore Leonard meets Robert Ludlum in this rollicking comedic thriller set in 1985, in which a suburban teen suspects his mom's new boyfriend is the ultimate bad guy, a KGB agent. So this can go on the thriller shelf. This one, The Society of Unknowable Objects by Gareth Brown. This one kind of reminds me of that show Warehouse 51 or Warehouse 13. What is it called? It's Fahrenheit 51, so Warehouse 13. Warehouse 13, guys, me missing these two nails is actually killing me. Fantastical standalone novel in which a trio of seemingly everyday people are members of a secret society tasked with finding and protecting hidden magical objects, ordinary items with extraordinary properties. Yeah, it's giving Warehouse 13. I don't know if it's necessarily thriller, but I feel like I could put it on that shelf because I don't really know where else I would put it. It's not going to fit in our little stack though. Should I put it in fiction? Let's go put it on that fiction shelf because I don't want it to be over here actually if it's not going to fit with the vibes. And we do have another fiction book. This is actually fiction. Seduction. This is about like a girl who's like, I think having a affair with a professor or something like that. When two married professors tiptoe toward infidelity, their transgressions are brought to light in a graduate student's searing thesis project. I have these three books that I'm not really sure. This one's fiction, The Emperor of Gladness. This one, The Unmaking of June Farrow. A woman risks everything to end her family's century-old curse. Okay, this is more like witches. Eleanor of Avion. Rich and unforgettable characters, gorgeously drawn, and full of captivating historical drama. A healer who risks everything to protect her beloved city from the encroaching Black Death. Fiction. Our fiction shelf is filling up. In a crazy turn of events for someone who doesn't read fiction. Hello. All right. I think the rest of this thriller shelf, I could also do lesbian fantasy lesbians. Because I do actually have quite a bit of fantasy lesbians over here, but I didn't put them in the queer section. So I could put them in that space. Because I think I have quite a bit. Or dark academia. But I feel like I have a lot of dark academia. I don't know if it'll fit over there. Question for the class. Is Master of Jinn queer fantasy? Definitely one, but this needs to go on my TBR shelf because I need to read these soon. For Where Sleeping Girls Lie, this is thriller. This Ravenous Fate. This whole series. Is this one queer? I don't think so. Any of y'all know? We've started on this little shelf here. Okay, I've cleared off these two shelves and we still have this shelf. And then we made this shelf like my John Gwynne shelf, because you guys know how much I love John Gwynne. He's got a home. There he blows. And then just like other fantasy books that I've really loved, they are in this general area. So now we just got to figure out what to do with this shelf and then just basically everything. And I'm just surrounded. I'm surrounded by books. I don't really know what to do. Feeling a little bit overwhelmed, a little bit flustered. Well, we have Black fantasy books by Black authors. I feel like that should go maybe on this shelf here. Mayhaps. I'm thinking that's a good idea. That can go in this general area. This is thriller, but we don't have any room on the thriller shelf. This is so much work. Do I have to do this? Do I have to keep doing this? Looking good, looking good. I feel like most of these are going to be put into like the shelves once I finish, and a lot of them are probably gonna be given away. So we're not even gonna look at this right now. We're moving on to these shelves and figuring out what we're gonna do with them. I kind of want a sci-fi shelf. I need an epic fantasy shelf first and foremost. I don't know if I necessarily have enough for a sci-fi shelf though, like a full ass shelf. Okay, let's do fantasy books I've really loved on this top shelf, okay? Inheritance of Rikina Divina, everything to me. Loved A Fate, Ings of Blood, and A Tempest of Tea. The Sunbringer, what is this? Fallen Gods? The Fallen Gods trilogy? This is not the Fallen Gods trilogy. This is one of the books in the Fallen Gods trilogy. This one, Serpent and Dove series, really enjoyed. The Water Outlaws, really enjoyed. I would say The Inheritance of Rikina Divina is more of like a magical realism, but I feel like it could work in the fantasy space. I'm just gonna put it on the shelf. I can't be bothered. Loved this one by V. Schwab, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, and also really liked Gallant. So I feel like both of these can fit on here. Gallant is like a square book though, so it like looks weird sometimes. More V. Schwab's. I haven't read this yet, but the first book in this series is on my 10 before the end, so we may get to it pretty soon. So we'll just go ahead and put her where she needs to be for now. I've put all of my other favorites like on these other shelves already. We're gonna move We Hunt the Frame, We Free the Stars down here. Anything else? IDK? I don't think so. I haven't read any of these books. I just got into like a crazy flow state and just organized 3 freaking shelves. I don't know what I was doing. I just got into a crazy flow state, okay? I ran with it. Okay, so we made an epic fantasy shelf of some sort. And then this is, you know, the fantasy books that I've loved. And then this is low-key YA, but then some of them are not YA. Like YA fantasy, but some are not YA. Like, I don't think this is YA, Wildwood. I'm almost positive it's not. I don't know if these two are YA. But I think this is not YA. It's just short stories. But I think all the rest is YA. This might not be YA. I don't know. So, who knows? This shelf I haven't even touched. But I really don't think I'm ever actually going to read this book. I'm never going to read it. It could be given away. I might read this one. I'm going to read that one. This is bindery. I'm going to read those two. Because I like sci-fi. I want to get more into sci-fi. So I'm going to actually move some of this sci-fi down. Like this Andy Ware Project Hail Mary. I feel like I could go down here. And then I like Black Sun being up there, but this Honor and Hearsay could probably go down here. I don't think I'm ever going to read this book, TBH. I don't even remember what it's about. The cover's cute though, but oh wait, actually this seems kind of interesting. Okay, I'll keep this. Who wants to go in there? Raise your hand. No takers? Someone's got to go. Maybe something from over here. I feel like I'm going to give away some of these books. Low-key. Mayhaps. Should I put Black Sun down there? Let's just put it down there. Let's just save myself the headache. Oh, it's not fitting. Yes, it is. It's just being stubborn. No, it's not. Okay, now it's stuck. Hold on. Abort mission. Ow. We need a different one. Maybe this one? What is this? The Phoenix Pencil Company? What are you? Who are you? Where did you come from? A magical debut for fans of A Tale of the Time being in the Midnight Library from Reese Witherspoon's Lit Up Fellowship recipient. What does that say? Recipient Alex King. In this dazzling debut novel, a hidden and nearly forgotten magic, reforging pencils, bringing the memories they contain back to life, holds the power to transform a young woman's relationship with her grandmother into men long-lost connections across time and space. I don't think I want to read this. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think I want to read this. So, giveaway she goes. Catherine House I've already read. Maybe this could go down here. But I like how these are all tall books, so I feel like I need to put a tall book. Maybe The Stolen Queen. What is this one about? New York City's most glamorous party, Egypt's Valley of the Kings, 2 women whose lives are changed forever after one fateful night. Yes, I will be reading this. Will it fit in this space? It's a tight fit, girl. Barely. Barely. This can actually come out because it actually comes out April of 2026, so it needs to go on my ARC shelf, which means we can fit one more book. Are we just going to play this game forever? We need a skinny book. A skinny, tall book. Not to body shame any of the other books, but I'm just telling you what I need in this moment right now. Might be skinny enough to go in there, girl. Let us see. Yup, snug as a bug in a rug, baby. Now we just got to finish these 2 shelves and then go through these for which ones we're giving away. And then we're basically done, except for the fact that we do also have to go through this shelf over here. Okay, I've got a tea bag on my sty while I was on my little break just now. Just on my little break, my self-appointed break. I don't know what we're gonna start with. I kind of want to start with this special editions, but I also like this. Everything just on the floor is daunting, and I don't want that to be a thing anymore. So I'm thinking we should start with that shelf back there, which is like my priority TBR shelf. So I'm thinking we should start over there. Okay, I think first things first is we need to put these like in a bag or some shit. Like they just can't be sitting on, like they're annoying me in their current state. This one, I've had this arc on my shelf for a really long time, and I honestly don't see myself reading it. It literally it's an arc for a book that came out in August of 2024. It is a sapphic retelling of Psyche and Eros, though. Maybe instead of giving it away, I should put it on my priority TBR, because I actually did want to read this. I just forgot what it was. I thought this was a different book. Never mind. That's going to go into the priority TBR pile, which is over there. This book, you guys saw me going through it. Just don't want her. I didn't know what it was, honestly. Don't remember it ever being on my shelf. This one, I read for a brand deal. Really enjoyed it, but didn't enjoy it like so much where I think it needs to stick on my shelf. It did get me out of a reading slump, though. And I do want to read more from this author. But I think I'm okay with it not taking up shelf real estate. So we're going to give her away. This chunker, I never plan on reading it. Also, I've had this book on my shelf for a while. This Maisie Eddings book. But I don't think I'm ever going to read it, TBH. Love story between 2 people stumbling through life, learning to open their hearts. I have a lot of like rom-coms and stuff on my shelf. I just can't be bothered. This is another arc that I also don't think I'm ever going to get to. I've had it since... Is this an arc? This is not an arc. This is a finished copy, but I'm almost positive I've had it since I lived in New York. These 2, I think I bought these from the airport. One of them may be from a PR box, like a Berkeley from the influencer program, but one of them I definitely bought at the airport. I started one and I thought it was okay, but I think I was just fell into a reading slump and didn't finish it. But I don't know. I'm not really captivated by these. We already saw this one. I have 2 copies of this one. These were some more arcs that I just don't think I'm ever going to get through. This one, I don't remember ever buying it, and after reading the synopsis, I don't think I'm like super interested. This one was one of the first books I read either of this year or last year. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was cute, but TBH, I've kind of forgotten the entire story, but I did enjoy it. I remember enjoying it, but I think, you know, someone else could enjoy it now. I have another copy, but this is a signed version, so I might try to sell it. Not really interested in like a second chance romance in my current mindset, and I don't know when I ever will be, so I don't really want to like keep it on there, you know? The Magnolia Park series, it's gotta go. It did its thing in the moment when I've had this series for probably like 5, 6 years now, and it did its thing, but I don't really need it anymore. I didn't even read the last book in the series because I was just like, I don't really care anymore, and also the author is doing weird things now. Now we're going to start going through this shelf that you're currently sitting on, which was like my priority TBR shelf, and then the bottom of it was like books that I'm doing giveaways and stuff with. And I don't really know what this Lauren Asher section was. IDK, we probably figured that out. I really don't know what that was for. So we're going to go through that. These were some books that I was doing giveaways with, which I still want to do some giveaways with some of them. But some of them I think I could just go ahead and give like away. These are just like books, I don't know. These were when I first started Book Talk, and I kind of do want to finish this series because I only read the first one. So I kind of want to read the others, and I only read the first of this one, and I kind of want to read the others as well. And I've only read the first of this one, and I kind of want to read the other as well. So that's what this is. And then this was my priority TBR that I built quite literally probably like almost 6 months ago. So it's definitely changed since then. So we got to reorganize that. I didn't love this book. Good God. I didn't love this book when I first read it a while ago, but my friend told me I should listen to the audio because I do have the like second book, Sweet Heat, like on my Kindle. So I like kind of want to read that one, but I feel like I need to reread this one first. And the only giveaway books like that were in my giveaway section that I'm keeping that I'll do giveaways with at some point is the arc of Wild Love by Elsie Silver, which already came out in 2024, but I have an arc, which I think people would enjoy. I don't know. And then I have these special editions of the Sun Valley series by E.J. Blaze that I really need to do a giveaway with. Because I keep saying I'm going to do it, and then life keeps happening, and it's a whole thing. So, going to keep these. I don't really know where to put this, like Anna Huang and Lauren Asher books. I don't have room on any of my other shelves. So I might put it down here with like the giveaway stuff, just because it's not like high priority. It just exists. These were on my TBR, like I said, like 6 something months ago. There are some that I want to keep on there. Like this, I'd like to keep on my TBR and read pretty soon. This can go with her sister. That is honestly back over there on that fantasy shelf. This I want to finish because I really, really loved Blood Over Bridehaven, but I haven't read this one. So I think I'm going to like it, but it's just the chapters are really long, just like Blood Over Bridehaven. So I may need to listen to it. Wanted to read these, started one of them, and I think I got like almost 100 pages in, but I never finished. But I would like to continue reading them. I just gotta, I don't know, but not now, I don't think. I think it's really cute. Not super priority right now, though. Could be cool. Also not super priority right now. Could be cool. Also not priority right now. And none of these are priority right now, but I still want to read them at some point. Now for the ones that are, ignore my dirty clothes. I mean, these are clean, actually. These are clean. They're clean. Let the record show. These are clean. I just need to fold them. Now time for the books that are on priority TBR. Like I said, we have Red City and Sword of Kaigen that I would love to read. This one I got from Second and Charles Books A Million the other day. It's about this guy who's always like gets forgotten, I guess. Like people never remember who he is, but he wants to fall in love. So he's trying to like trick the system and make people start remembering him. This is the book that I thought I was going to give away, but I realized it is a priority TBR read because it's a lush and gripping sapphic retelling of Psyche and Eros legends set in modern day Fae court. I could honestly probably put this on the queer shelf. This is a book that my friend Emily sent me. She sent me a condolence package for my dog, and it had a little blind date with a book in it, and this was the book that was in it. A Man Called Ove meets the Rosie Project in this delightfully off-kilter yachter tale of a grumpy introvert, her astonishing lack of social skills, and empirical data-driven approach to people and relationships. Kind of feels like, from the description, like Eleanor Oliphant, which I enjoyed. So I feel like maybe another book like that could be fun. Mayhaps. I don't know. Do I want this? This is kind of fiction. You know, this might not be priority. I'm probably going to put this in the fiction section. The Fall That Saved Us. This is, I think, sapphic, like, angels. I really still want to do the 7 books in 7 days video. I haven't had time or energy to do that recently, but I really want to do it. And this is like a short-ish book that I feel like I could maybe read during that time period. Bound to the Fae King is another shortish, like, romantic-y, paranormal romance kind of vibe that I'm interested in reading. I feel like these kinds of books usually get me out of reading slumps. We have The Keeper by Lynn Montagano. I think this one is, I don't know if it's soccer. What sport? What sport is this? British soccer star. Soccer romance. This is not on my priority TBR, actually. The Art of Loving You by Natasha Bishop. Not on my priority TBR, but I did just get the ARC recently. So when does this come out? This comes out April of 2026. I am going to put my ARCs over here also in this area. Maybe not like in the priority TBR section, but in the, like, I want to have a shelf for ARCs. So we'll put that over here. And then This Vicious Dream by Stasia Stark. I think this one is another, like, one of those, like, paranormal romance kind of vibes. So all these will go over here. I would also love to read Daughter of the Merciful Deed because I loved The Monsters We Defy by this author. So this is also on here. This is an ARC, the one we were talking about earlier, Honor and Hearsay. This one will go, or Heresy? What does that say? Heresy? Honor and Heresy? This will go on the ARC shelf. Cry Voidbringer. Everyone has been talking so much about this book, and I really want to read it. The Spear Cuts Through Water. This is another one that I want to try. People really love this. I'm trying to get back in my sci-fi bag, or in it. I don't know if I was ever actually in it, so I don't know if I'm trying to get back in it, but I want to get in my sci-fi bag. This is priority TBR. She's looking a bit empty right now. We still have like a huge space right here, so I don't really know. Oh, I definitely have some other priority TBRs around here that I can put in there, but also the year's about to end. So, ooh, I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Hello? I really want to finish series that I've started, so maybe I should go grab those from the shelf when we're done. Let's wait. Baby steps. Baby freaking steps. Let's just fill the rest of this up with things that it needs to be filled up with. The arc shelf, I only have 2 arcs on there, but I know for a fact I have more arcs than this somewhere, I feel. Maybe not though, maybe that's all I've got. This is another priority TBR. Look how cute and tiny she is. The Service Berry. I want to read this because I feel like it'll set the scene for my 2026. All right, we finished going through this section and we added this little like tiny pile of giveaways here. There's only like a few books in there that I'm gonna move, and we did move some to priority TBR. Actually, like Brooms, which is a graphic novel, The New Naturals, which I started a while ago, never finished. Martyr, I also started a while ago, never finished. And then this is like a indie author based off of Chinese mythology, which I'm kind of, you know, I love Chinese mythology. So these were added to the TBR. We're gonna put them up here in a second. But first, let's go through the special editions, which I'm actually the most excited to go through because I've been hoarding them, but like half of these books I haven't even read. So like, do I even need the special editions? You know what I mean? So let's see what we've got. I don't think we really need to take all of them off. Actually, we need to dust the shelf. You're right. We do have to take all of them off. Okay, we have Fable for the End of the World. I think I already have this somewhere on my shelf. I didn't see it though, so maybe I gave it away. I had 2 copies. I had a finished copy, and then I have this special edition copy. So I'm going to keep it because I do want to read this book. The Fall That Saved Us, you saw that's over on the priority CBR. I'm going to read it, and if I really like it, I'm going to keep the special edition and then give away the regular copy. But this is from Satis Fiction Book Box, and so I kind of want to keep it. Blood Scion, I got this from a book of, no, not Book of the Month. What was it? Pango Books. I did like a brand deal with them where they gave me Pango books to shop people's shelves, and I found this on one of my mutual shelves. But honestly, I don't really plan on reading it anytime soon. I'm not going to sell it because I bought it on Pango. I feel weird selling something on Pango that I bought on Pango. So we're going to give it away. The Balance of Fates. This is a sapphic, I think, vampire hunter, or like vampire witch kind of vibe. It's like not anything like crazy with the special edition, just like a little sprayed edge moment. But I think she's cute. Wish of the Wicked. There's so much dust. This is a Cinderella retelling. I don't think I really plan on reading this one, honestly. We'll sell. Death of the Author by Nettie Okorafor. It only has like these blue sprayed edges. It's nothing crazy. So I think I'm going to sell her because I have like the physical paperback arc, which I'll most likely read more than just like, I don't like when they're just plain. That doesn't do anything for me. Shanghai Immortal. Also have not read this book, but this is beautiful. I may be irresponsible, impertinent, and improper, but I'm not stupid. Slay. Tell him. Look how cute. Character art. I'm a whore for character art. Half vampire, half fox spirit. Yep, we're keeping it. Say less. That's all you have to say. Son of Blood and Ruin. Oh, I like this. What is this? An assassin of some sort? You guys know I love assassins. 7-Year Slip. I don't know if I'm going to like this book. Everyone really, really loves it. It's signed by the author. It's cute little lemon. So I need to read the book. Because if I don't like the book, I could definitely sell this for something. Yeah. Never, ever getting rid of this. The Poisons We Drink is everything to me. Look at this edition. Are you kidding me? Yes, we're keeping. All right. I have a Fate Inked in Blood. And this one is just like a plain sprayed. It is like a metallic spray, which is kind of cool, but honestly, I don't think I really 100% need it. So it does have like character art and stuff because it was from a PR package. I don't think I really 100% need it, so I'm gonna sell her. The Curse of Saints by Kate Dramis. Has she been sent to save the realm or destroy it? As spy master to the queen, Arya's blood oath. Oh, I love a spy master. Ooh, Will the Queen's enforcer. And her bitter, yeah, I'll keep this. Never, ever getting rid of this version of The Adventures of Amin al-Sarafi. Look at this. It's literally gorgeous. Like, I will never get rid of it. I love it so much. So we're keeping. Never Getting Away. I looked for it all over Pango. Finally found it. I'm obsessed. It has my little babies inside. It's got my babies inside. Please, are you kidding me? Please? Please, are you joking? Like, No, this is everything. They're everything to me. Nope, they're everything to me. Keeping it forever. That's basically it. That's basically, we basically finished. Now we just gotta set this back up. Guys, it's even. My special editions are now even. This is actually so beautiful, and look at all this real estate that we have next to it. Okay, so we're done. We're done. I put all the little final touches on everything. I have all the books that I'm giving away next to me here, and they will be up on my Pango giveaway versus selling. I haven't really decided which ones I'm going to sell versus giveaway. I have to look at the prices on Pango to see like what's worth what. But yeah, I just finished everything. I need to sweep because I dusted my shelves, but there's like dust all over my floor, so I probably shouldn't be sitting here, but I am. I'm so happy. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I really like this new system. The fantasy is kind of all out of whack because I just have too many different categories. Like, I don't know how best to organize them, but I'm really happy with the way like the romance shelf turned out, and like moving my fiction over here as opposed to like having it so front facing. I don't know. And I really have my ARC shelf like super cleared out. So I'm super happy. This is so good. Oh, this is so, I'm trying to clean up my life before 2026 because I deserve to be freaking chill. Anyways, I thought I would close this out by reading you guys a little something from one of my favorite children's book. This is To Make, words by Danielle Davis, pictures by Mags DeRoma. To maybe inspire you guys a little bit. Story time with Sarah. Can everybody see? Is everybody comfy, cozy, ready? I love kids' books. To make a cake. Gather, make, wait. This is the important, guys. Wait. Patience is key. To make a garden. Gather, make, wait. I don't know who out there needs to hear this, but I feel like some of y'all out here need to hear this. You needed this. This could heal you this moment. Story time with Sarah. To make a song. Gather. Can you guess? Can you guess? Make. Can you guess? Wait. Keep making. Never stop making. Never, ever stop making, okay? Keep making. And keep waiting, because good things are coming. To make a plan. Make, and then wait. Okay? You gotta make the plan, but then you gotta do things for the plan to go through. A little bit of waiting. So all it's gonna take is a little bit of waiting, okay? To make a story. Gather, make, wait. You guessed it. Someone in the audience guessed it. Someone in the audience guessed it. Ooh, her outfit is kind of slay. I love a two-piece set. To make a friend. Cute. Gather, make, and then you wait, because she's making a little bird nest for the birdhouse, and the bird is going to be her friend. That's so cute. Keep making, and keep waiting. To make a poem, a sweater, a painting, a city, a fort, a dance. You must gather, make, and wait. Sometimes you will make and make and make, and wait and wait and wait. What feels like forever. But keep making, keep waiting, because one day you will share something wonderful that only you know how to make. Gather, make, wait, people. Gather, make, wait. Live, laugh, love you. See you in the next video. Mwah!